Hello everyone, Satnam. My name is Nori, and in today's video, I'm going to be guiding you through the structure of a meditation so that you can sit comfortably with focus. Are you ready? Let's begin. So in the first part of this series, I talked about how you can build the habit of a meditation practice. So you should start with finding your why and why you want to meditate in the first place. And in that video, I go through the different types of meditations that you can do in order to build up to this, sitting in meditation. So first things first, before you begin any meditation, I do recommend that you do some sort of physical activity, whether that's weightlifting, running, a yoga asana practice, or a Kundalini Kriya. The goal here is to fatigue the body just a little bit. And when you do this, you are releasing tension in the body that may be present and could make it uncomfortable while you sit in meditation. And you also release some physical energy that might make you a bit fidgety while you sit. Personally, whenever I try to meditate without that piece first of physical activity, I am much less mentally focused, and I am also a lot more fidgety, readjusting my sitting posture a lot more often than I would have if I did some physical activity beforehand. I do have a video all about how to warm up before meditation, or if you don't have that 5 minutes, if you want to get it done quickly, you can do 26 frog squats. Frog squats come from the Kundalini yoga practice, and it's designed to help raise the Kundalini energy from the base of your spine upwards to the crown chakra. This exercise also works on the upper thighs, which plays an active role in the fight or flight response. It's a huge muscle that we use while we fight or we run away. So when we do frog squats, we are moving the flow of energy from concentrating in this area and circulating it throughout the body. So this is how you do it. If you are in a seated posture, swing your legs around, coming into rock pose where your hips are seated on top of your heels. Bringing your feet together, bring your hands out to rest on the mat in front of you. And then walk your hands towards your knees, opening up your legs, lifting at the heels, and this is your starting position. Now from here, if you need the ground a little bit closer to you, you can place 2 blocks underneath your hands just for some extra lift. This is your inhale position, and as you exhale, you will be extending your knees, so straightening out your knees the best you can, lifting up the hips, coming into a forward fold, keeping your heels lifted this whole time. So inhale as you squat back down into that starting position, and as you exhale, extend the knees, lift the hips, forward fold. If you are new to this practice, start with 10 or maybe 15, working your way up to 26. If you practice regularly and you want a challenge, try 54 all the way up to 108. You can also move slower in this posture in order to build more awareness of your body. And it's another type of challenge. Feeling the strength of your upper thighs, your quadriceps, and the squeeze of your glutes as you do this exercise. Now that we're warmed up, it's time to find a comfortable seated position. So come to sit on the floor with your legs crossed, or you can sit on a chair if the floor is not available to you today. This is where we can use our props to make this a little bit more comfortable. You can sit right on the edge of a meditation cushion or a folded up blanket. Doing this will help tilt your pelvis forward, making it more comfortable to sit with a tall, straight spine. If you are seated on the floor with your legs crossed, you can take 2 yoga blocks and place them just underneath your knees for extra support if you find that your hips are a little bit tighter today and your knees don't easily fall towards the ground. The blocks act as support by bringing the ground closer to you. And finally, once your base and foundation is prepared, begin to rock your spine from side to side and then forward and back until finally coming back to center, stacking your shoulders directly above your hips. Energetically reach the crown of your head upwards towards the sky. Dropping your shoulders away from the ears, creating space in the body for you to meditate. From here, today's meditation practice will help us build focus through breathwork, pranayama, and the use of mudras. A mudra is a symbolic gesture that we create with the hands. Today, we'll be using Gyan Mudra, representing wisdom and knowledge. And we use our breath as a focal point for our mind. Our breath is like a flag post, a point at which that we can return to in order to bring ourselves back into the present. The goal of meditation isn't to clear your mind, but it's to observe, to become more aware of these thoughts, these patterns and habits. And as we become aware, then we are able to make a conscious change. So again, the goal isn't to clear the mind completely, but for us to observe, to become aware, and for us to be able to step away from those thoughts in order to be fully present in the now. So the breath work that I'm going to be showing you today helps calm the body down from fight or flight and improves our focus and concentration. It is known as box breath or square breathing. I like to start a meditation by tuning in. When we tune in, we are tuning our body and our minds just like an instrument. Essentially, we are doing this to raise our vibration and our frequency, placing us into a state of higher vibration. Today, we'll tune in with the sound of Ong. Ong is the sound of the primal force, the creative force of the universe. As we chant this 3 times together, we are becoming in alignment with this creative force that's present in the universe, allowing us to become master manifestors of our own lives. This is a foolproof way for us to get into focus because we are coming into alignment with that higher vibration. So let's begin by bringing your palms together at the center of your chest. Close the eyes and focus your gaze in between your eyebrows and slightly above. This is your third eye point, the area of your intuition. We'll take 3 breaths together. Take a deep inhale breath and exhale. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And we'll inhale to tune in. Now keep your hands in place. Take a deep inhale breath. Hold the breath and set your intention for your practice today. What is your focal point? Exhale. Relax the hands all the way down to your knees and sit here for a moment. Readjust your position if you need to, continuing to energetically reach the crown of the head upwards, sitting with a tall, straight spine. Now flip your palms face up, and bring your index finger and thumb to touch for Gyan Mudra. Here we have a physical focal point for you, so you can also squeeze your fingertips together in order to return back into the present moment. Close the eyes, and first begin long, deep breathing, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling out through the nose. Feel your belly expand on your inhale, and softly lengthen out your exhales, bringing your navel inwards towards the spine. Do this for a couple rounds, continuing to squeeze at the fingertips. Really feel that sensation in the body, slowing down your inhales and your exhales. On your next inhale, begin to inhale for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out the mouth, 2, 3, 4. And now suspend the breath out of the lungs for another count of 4. This is box breath or square breathing, inhaling 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale out the mouth 2, 3, and 4. Suspend the breath out of the lungs 2, 3, and 4. Continue now. Inhale through the nose 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale out the mouth 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out 2, 3, and 4. Keep going now, almost there. Inhale 2, 3, and 4. Hold the breath 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth 2, 3, 4. Now suspend the breath out of the lungs 2, 3, and 4. Keep going now at your own pace. Inhaling through the nose for 4. Holding the breath for another count of 4. Exhale out the mouth. And suspend the breath out of the lungs for another count of 4. Use your focus to count your breath, to keep the pace. Focus in. If you feel your mind wander, squeeze your fingertips or begin to count in your head to keep pace with the breath. Use your focus. Make this your final round, inhaling for 4, holding the breath, exhale out the mouth, suspend out, and now come back to your regular breath. Observe and feel your awareness of your body and your mind. How do you feel right now? Use your focus to observe. And remember, if your mind wandered, do not judge or be critical of yourself. Know that this is normal. Our minds were made to think. And now bring your palms together at the center of your chest. And we'll close our practice with a long Sat, short Nam. Take a deep inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam means truth is my name. Now bring your palms and your forehead all the way down to the ground. This will ground off the energy that you've just generated. Sat Nam, everybody. Sat Nam means truth is my name. It comes from the Sikh sacred scripture, Guru Granth Sahib. And in our Kundalini tradition, we say Sat Nam as a greeting to acknowledge that wisdom that resides in every living being, similar to Namaste. So thank you again for tuning in. If this video was helpful to you in building your meditation practice, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe because I have more content like this about building your meditation practice, as well as connecting with your spiritual nature. And until next time, I will see you all again soon.